Welcome to Yoga for a Strong Core, beginning with the foundations of what it takes to build that yogi strength. For best results and to really see yourself improving and getting stronger with each posture, I recommend doing this video, at least twice per week. We're going to start on our mats today in our child's pose, big toes to touch, knees as wide as the mat, and sinking the hips back. Just taking a moment to feel the breath deepening and our minds relaxing, knowing that this is meant to be a more vigorous practice, shorter practice that's really focused on strengthening through the core and building that mind-body connection. As we inhale, we'll come up to a tabletop pose, lining up our feet behind the thighs, and begin to move through your cat-cows. Inhale, drop the belly, open the chest, gaze up. Exhale, rounding through the spine, pulling belly button to spine. Inhale, drop the belly, open the chest, gaze up. Exhale, round through the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, drop the belly, open the chest, gaze up. Exhale, round through the spine. One more full round on your breath. And after you complete that round, maybe find a little freedom. Eyes closed and just moving organically, maybe wiggling side to side or circling through the spine. Maybe circles with the hips to move into the joints a little bit more. Just doing what feels good, what's calling to you. Coming towards tabletop, inhale, right leg extends straight out behind you. And then careful to make sure the hips stay level here. Extend left arm long, pulling belly button to spine, so getting really strong and stable in your core. Take a big inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow meets knee beneath you, cat-cow crunch. Inhale, lengthen, reach. Exhale, using lower abdominals, draw the knee in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pulling in strong. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, belly pulls you in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hold for a breath. Inhale, lengthen, wiggle it out a bit, and set the right knee down. Inhale, left leg extends long, squaring your hips towards the mat. And right arm extends if that's okay for you. Gazing down, take a big inhale, drawing belly button to spine. And on your exhale, elbow meets knee, cat-cow crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. 3 more rounds, making sure every exhale you're drawing the knee in, using the lower abdominals to really pull and engage through center. Inhaling, finding length. Exhaling, finding strength. One more big inhale. Exhale, set it down. Wiggle out the hips, let that go. And then pressing into your palms, step your feet back of the mat, coming into your high plank and holding here for a few breaths, starting to generate that deeper strength within your core, within your midsection, lifting from the thighs and really pulling up from the lower belly. Big inhale, exhale, hips lead up and high, downward facing dog. Finding some comfort in your first downward facing dog, maybe pedaling out the feet as we always do. But since this is a core practice, really focused on strengthening through the core, with every posture, bring your attention there. So even here, notice the belly button, pull it towards the spine. Get really strong through midsection. Plank waves, inhaling on the toes, exhaling super slowly, high plank. Maybe take a moment to just adjust, make sure you've got the good foundation. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Inhale up on the toes. Exhale, strong core, waving you forward, high plank. Inhale, hold, pulling belly button to spine. Exhale, hips lead up and high, downward facing dog. One more on your breath. Exhale, forward. Inhaling to hold. Exhaling, leading you back. Inhale up on the toes, and this time gently walk up to the top of the mat to meet your hands. And when you arrive, take a moment, a few breaths to ragdoll forward fold. And gently release. Inhale, halfway lift, palms find the shins. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, sweep the arms high. And then exhale, hands through heart center once more, bringing your attention to the core, pulling up from lower belly, engaging through the strength of the midsection, even here. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to chair, sweep your mat with your fingertips, drop your tailbone low, and lift the arms high. Bringing your hands to heart center. On an exhale, fold over your thighs, and then twisting left elbow outside the right thigh, coming towards your chair twist. Twisting from your core here. So really beginning to massage that abdominal wall. Maybe extending arms in both directions and then twisting a little bit more, even opening in the shoulders. Especially if your left fingertips can graze the mat lightly here. This is a great option. One more big inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Let it go. Inhale, sweep the mat with your fingertips. Drop your tailbone, rise to chair. Exhale, hands through center and folding over the thighs. We'll twist to the other side, pressing into your palms, twisting from your core. Once more, noticing the strength of the midsection, pulling belly button to spine. And then taking your chair twist to your expression, maybe keeping hands at prayer or opening arms in either direction. One more big inhale, open a little more. Exhale, forward fold. Let that go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, sweep the arms high. Exhale, hands through prayer. Once more, connecting with that intention to strengthen core, pulling up from lower belly. Inhale, pressing hands high, and exhale, bow, forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift, plant the palms, and gently step back to your high plank. Inhale, hold. Exhale, lower down halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, stretching the abdominals, and exhale, hips lead high, downward facing dog, up and over the toes. Inhale, right leg straight up and high, and exhale, flying pigeon, drawing the knee up towards the chest. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, abdominals, draw the knee up and in. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, rippling forward, drawing the knee in. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, forward. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, draw the knee up and in, holding this time, and then drop the foot between the hands. Open up, coming towards a triangle variation. So reaching over that front thigh, extend your right arm long, but instead of letting the arms down, reach both arms forward and long, stacking the shoulders. So you're really using the power from the core to really hold you here in triangle, as we always do. When you hold your arms in this way, just builds a little more strength, a little more fire through center, and creates that intention to really notice. Inhale, back, reverse triangle. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, coming towards your low lunge. So pivoting onto the left toes, broaden through the collarbone. And then we're going to go and pump the arms here, but make sure you keep your upper body really still, using the core to move for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently release hands to frame the front foot, and lightly lifting right foot off the mat, set it back to your high plank. Getting really strong, filling up with a lot of breath, preparing for a right side plank. Pivot on to the razor edge of the right toes and lift the right arm high. Continue to lift, lift, lift from the hips, and gazing either up past the right fingertips or down at your hand planted on the mat. Maybe you lift your top leg, get a little more height, inhale. And on an exhale, gently lower left hand down. Try to keep left leg floating and lower down one leg, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Coming in on the other side now, taking a few breaths just to slow down the heart rate a bit, reconnecting with your breath, your core. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, flying pigeon, knee to chest, knee to nose. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, draw the knee up and in. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, drawing the knee in. Inhale and exhale. One more big inhale, straighten, lengthen. Exhale, knee to chest, pause. Drop the foot between the hands, pivot the back foot, flatten, rise, coming towards your triangle variation. Lengthen left arm over the left leg, keeping left leg straight. And then reaching right arm up and over your right ear, stacking your shoulders, using the core strength to hold you here in this triangle posture. Strengthening the core while also strengthening the legs and stretching through the hips. One more inhale. Exhale back, peaceful triangle, reverse triangle. Inhale, finding length, and exhale, cartwheel the hands to frame the front foot, coming towards your low lunge once more. Getting strong here, open through the collarbone. Keeping upper body still and using the midsection to rotate through these arm pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently lower hands down. Step back, high plank once more, getting strong through midsection, filling up with breath to prepare with strength and intention for left side plank. Pivoting on to the left foot. And you can stack the feet in front of one another as opposed to on top. Lifting that top arm, reaching and maybe lifting top leg, continuing to lift from the hips. Finding the strength in this pose. Inhale. And exhale, lower top hand, keep the top leg lifting, lower down, low plank. Inhale, upward facing, stretching the core. Exhale, up and over the toes, downward facing dog. Continuing to challenge our strength here. Inhale on the toes. Exhale, rippling forward once more. Preparing for our dolphin plank. So lower down onto your forearms, creating a number 11 with your arms. Maybe grabbing opposite elbows to check for alignment. And holding here. Be here for about 5 more breaths. Really strong in your core, using that strength to hold you here flat as a board. We'll be preparing for our swivel planks. So when we come into these, we'll be doing 15 on each side. Dipping right hip down and then the left, and that will count as 1. Get ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Nice job. Gently lower the knees down. Come to lay on the belly, coming towards Sphinx pose, lifting the chest, and then creating a little pillow with the hands. Lower the forehead down. Take a few restful breaths here. Gently begin to come up back into your dolphin pose. And we're preparing for some leg lifts here, taking some inspiration from those flying pigeons. So nice and flat as a board, starting on the right side. Inhale, reach right leg. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. 4 more for 4, 3, reach, 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 2, and 1. This time draw knee to chest for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Holding here. Pulling up from lower belly. Set that foot down. Coming in left side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. 4, 3, 2, 1. Big inhale, left knee to chest for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, draw the knee up, 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 and gently set that down once more. Come to rest, Sphinx pose, counteracting that posture, stretching through the belly and the back. And then once more, creating that nice pillow with the hands, lower the forehead down, take a rest. Option here to lightly bend the knees and slowly windshield wiper the legs side to side, releasing lower back. Preparing for our locust pose with Superman arms to really strengthen core, lower back. Extend your arms long in front of you and start just by lifting here, lifting the chest. And then if it's okay, lifting the legs behind you. Continue to draw your thighs towards one another. Every inhale, you feel your belly filling up and pressing into the earth. But you continue to lift and lengthen long in both directions. Think about length more than height here. But maybe for this final inhale, you lift a little more, really strengthening the back. And then on your exhale, gently and slowly begin to lower down once more, that restful space, laying flat on the belly. Maybe windshield wiper the legs. Find a little stillness here. Press into the palms and press straight up to the top of a push-up high plank. Exhale, hips lead up and high, downward facing dog. Preparing for your core plank twists. On an inhale, reach and lengthen right leg straight up and high behind you. And an exhale, draw it across your body so right knee lightly taps left tricep. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, cross right to left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right to left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, set it down. Right onto the left side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left to right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left to right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left to right. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, set it down. Inhale up on the toes and exhale, lightly hop to the top of the mat. When you arrive, forward fold. Inhale, sweep your mat. Drop your tailbone, rise to chair. This time making sure your feet are about hips distance apart. Exhale, sit a little lower. Sit a little lower. Sit a little lower. And sit all the way down onto the mat. Taking a breath here. Maybe scooting back a little bit if you've rolled forward as I have. Preparing for boat pose on an inhale, keeping a strong flat back. Extend your legs with bent knees so your calves are about parallel to the mat. Holding here for a few more breaths, using the core strength to keep you balanced in this challenging posture. Gently release the toes down. Inhale, sweep the arms up and around. Exhale, release your hands behind your back, fingertips face you, and lift from the hips, coming to reverse plank, feet flat into the mat if you can. Or option for reverse tabletop, where your ankles are aligned just beneath the knees. And continue to lift from the hips, also using your tricep strength here. One more big inhale, lift, lift, lift a little bit more. Exhale, gently sitting on down. Coming right back into our boat pose, so you can hold the same boat, or maybe this time as you extend and lift the legs, you extend legs straight up, coming towards our boat rows. Interlace your fingers and keeping upper body still, rowing the boat left to right for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slowly begin to roll down the back until you come to lie down. Maybe a little stretch, a little release, and then finding ourselves here flat on our back, coming into eagle leg, so crossing right leg over left, and then crossing right arm under left, eagle arms. Take a moment just to notice that the lower back is nice and flat, firmly planted onto your mat, and then coming towards our eagle crunches, extend and lengthen both directions. Exhale, lift, shoulders come off the mat. Lengthen and lift. Lengthen and lift. And keep going, about 8 more. Moving through this core strengthening sequence at your breath, at your rhythm, drawing everything into center, using that abdominal strength. Keep it breathing. When you completed the 8, gently unravel. Windshield wiper your legs side to side. And preparing for the other side. So calves come parallel to the mat once more, and this time left leg crosses over right, so left arm under right, making that nice little bind and firming up first with your foundation, rooting into the mat, lower back flat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch, draw it in. Inhale, lengthen, reach. Exhale, crunch, draw it all in. Inhale, reach and lengthen. Exhale, crunch. About 8 more. Your breath. Keep it moving. Breathing deeply with this posture. Noticing that strength you're building through your core to help you with your entire yoga practice. Once more, unraveling, releasing, windshield wiper legs side to side. Really exaggerated movements here just to let it all go. Bring the soles of the feet together. Knees fall open to the side. Recline butterfly. And then extend your legs long. Coming to a final resting pose for a few breaths. And I invite you to stay here as long as you need. Taking in a deep breath, recognizing the strength within your body, and allowing your body to melt away into the mat, enjoying these few breaths that you can just be completely still and present. And when you're ready, curling up, coming on to your side, using your arm as a pillow, taking in a breath, and gently pressing into the floor with your hand, come up to a comfortable seat. Taking your hands at heart center, a little bow in your head. And on an inhale, fill up with so much gratitude for your body, exactly as it is now, and for all that it was able to accomplish already in this class. Together we bow and say, Namaste. Phew, maybe wipe that sweat off your brow. Great job. That was a lot of work. If you enjoyed, please give it a thumbs up below and subscribe to my channel to stay tuned for more. You can also keep up with me on my Instagram page at Yogiano. Namaste, yogis.